What's going on, guys? Welcome to Screen Junkies. Do you notice anything different? I hope so, because we're no longer in my mom's basement. I got kicked out, but now I'm in my Uncle Gary's basement. Ah, it's got that new car smell and other smells. Welcome to the new Screen Junkies. A major television milestone is upon us. It's the 40th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. This weekend, they are having a huge 40th anniversary gala, and we have an awesome panel to talk about Saturday Night Live with. First, she is a former writer from Saturday Night Live, and she's a writer for Fox Animation ADHD, Heather Campbell.
Hi. Hi.
He's got his own Comedy Central hour-long special coming up on March 6th. Pretty damn cool. Trevor Moore. Hi. So you also have an unusual Saturday Night Live connection.
I was Lorne Michaels' intern for a year.
Did he ever say, hey, come back with my dry cleaning?
No, never talked to me, never talked to me.
As of September 2014, there were 779 episodes of Saturday Night Live. That would be 8,000 sketches, who knows? We're gonna talk about some of our favorites. Trevor, why don't you start us off? What's one SNL sketch that you love?
One of the things that I think that was brilliant about Saturday Night Live was that they, as far as I know, they were the first people to do the fake commercials. So one of my favorites is the Happy Fun Ball.
It's Happy Fun Ball!
It was like a little toy ball, but then when they read the, you know, the may cause cancer, may cause all these things, and it just went on and on and on and on. That was, when I was a kid, that was like one of the hardest times I think I've laughed.
Happy Fun Ball has been shipped to our troops in Saudi Arabia and is also being dropped by our warplanes on Iraq. Do not taunt Happy Fun Ball.
One of my favorite sketches, also a commercial, is Bassomatic, which is an early SNL Dan Aykroyd sketch where they blend a bass in a blender and then they drink it.
Now adjust the control dial so that bass is blended just the way you like it.
Wow, that's terrific bass.
Since we're talking about commercial parodies, one that I love is Cluckin' Chicken. This lovable chicken mascot talks about how delicious the chicken is at the restaurant, and then we see him get chopped up.
First, my head's cut off! Heads up! Then I'm plucked and gutted! My intestines are pulled out! Trust me, you don't want them!
When we're talking about our best and our favorite sketches from SNL, some of them are really politically and socially conscious. Are there any that you feel have like political or political impact?
One of my favorite is extremely political. It's called Robot Repair, and it's a sketch about a robot hosting a repair show. It has absolutely nothing to do with what you just said.
People are saying that robot repair indicates that broken robots will be repaired, when in fact what happens is that a robot, me, shows you how to repair a variety of things. I agree that the name is confusing and I have asked the producer to change it.
Well, I actually happen to have a politically, socially conscious sketch. That's also funny, because you don't want a political sketch that's going to lecture to you. You want something that's going to be freaking funny. The Eddie Murphy going undercover as a white guy.
Yeah.
Just take what you want, Mr. White. Pay us back any time. Or don't. We don't care.
Are there any newer sketches from, maybe in the 2000s that...
There was a sketch that Bill Hader did called Herb Welch, which was about an extremely old reporter who was belligerent to the people he was interviewing.
If Shep Kramer knew about the way you anchor, he'd turn over in his grave.
No, he wouldn't, Herb, because Shep Kramer was cremated.
They burned my friend.
Okay, come on.
Backstage or in the writer's room, it made me laugh constantly.
I like Brian Fellows.
Yeah?
Tracy Morgan, Brian Fellows.
I'm Brian Fellow.
I'm Brian Fellow.
That's it. Take him away. This is my show. That bird is not funny, and I bet not see him again. Hopefully we will fix this in editing.
All right, so we've talked about a bunch of our favorites and some of the impact of SNL. Now, let's shift gears and go to a speed round. I'm going to just throw out some iconic SNL sketches that we haven't talked about yet. More cowbell.
More cowbell?
Yep.
Yeah.
That got annoying fast.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Oh, the Chris Farley Chippendales.
Probably as funny as it was when it came out. Like, that's an evergreen.
This this is a forgotten one that I really like.
Yeah.
An escalator stops, and they are stuck in the middle of the escalator, and they treat it like they're trapped on an elevator.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
really, really funny. It's one of my
is funny.
favorites.
Did anyone call for a rescue? Oh, God, no!
So we're definitely going to get hate mail, but we'd get even more hate mail if we didn't mention Matt Foley.
David Spade laughing is one of my favorite parts of that sketch. Like, he can't keep it together.
Brian, from what I've heard, you're using your paper not for writing, but for rolling doobies. You're gonna be doing a lot of doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
Okay, guys, we've talked, we've gone here and there and back again, but now it's time to get just bottom line it. Greatest SNL sketch of all time. Trevor.
Well, my favorite thing of Saturday Night Live has probably been all of Norm Macdonald's Weekend Update, if that counts as a sketch. I don't know, but like that was...
We'll give it to you!
All right, that was it. It felt like a guy had a television station hostage.
And this week, 3 million Yankees fans gathered on the streets of New York to honor their heroes. While the fans were of different ages, races, and religions, they shared one thing in common. They were all standing in urine.
If people didn't laugh, he would just stare at them. It was amazing. It was the best.
So damn good. Heather.
My favorite SNL sketch of all time is the Mark Jensen Family Christmas.
Okay.
Largely forgotten sketch from 2001 starring Will Ferrell. He's on a platform singing. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the happiest season of all. It's going too fast.
It's very short, very simple, and it's just a puking joke.
'Cause the most wonderful. It's okay, keep it playing. I'll get it back.
Also, I don't know how he pitched it. Okay, so I'll be on this thing. There'll be a choir behind me.
Wow.
I'll be spinning in place,
Yeah.
but the platform will be spinning too fast, and then I'll start throwing up.
Cool. If I were going to pick, it's ridiculous to try to choose, but I'd say the census sketch with Christopher Walken and Tim Meadows.
How many people live in this residence?
Oh boy, that's a good question. I'm bad with numbers, maybe 80.
Christopher Walken can just say anything, that his wife is a bobcat.
You are a convicted criminal living alone in an apartment with a bobcat. And you work 56 hours a week as a street performer.
When you say it like that, my life sounds pretty damn good.
There's just so many good sketches. What is your favorite SNL sketch of all time? What'd we leave off our list? Let us know in the comments section below. Best answer? We're gonna send you a Screen Junkies t-shirt. Also, we wanna cover this place with your fan art. Check out this, super awesome Screen Junkies crew as the Avengers. One of our fans made this. That's me screaming like a weirdo with all sorts of cool crap around me. Draw something, paint something. Check out the description below for where you can send your art. I want to thank my awesome panel, or in honor of Saturday Night Live and the wood paneling on our set, the Garths to my Wayne. Heather Campbell, check her out. She's all over the place, and follow her on Twitter. And follow Trevor Moore on Twitter, and check out his special on Comedy Central March 6th. And follow me on Twitter. I'm Hal Rudnick. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bad Boys versus The Rock at number 5. Wow!
I don't think Nick's enjoying this experience.
This is hard and
It sure is hard,